Nobody care about no damn strike. Cyber and bullying. Well, finally, they finally got that ain't bullying. If they would have listened to the contents of the motherfucking video, they could tell I was the one that was being bullied. But go ahead, do your big one, girl. Go bowling and go striking and do all of that shit. They should have been done that long time ago, if you ask me. For real. I think it should have been done that. You just now stepping into it? Like you have got to be kidding me. Oh, please. Spare me. Y'all motherfuckers really think. What is you saying? Orientation. I'll go with that. It was up there long enough to get my point across. They finally coming to the realization that people is cyber stalking, bullying, and all that other stuff. They should be paying attention to what the hell's going on. She can strike all she wants. But at the end of the day, people still heard what I said. You can't come on here acting like you ain't did nothing, hitting and hiding your hand. I don't even know how you thought that was gonna work. But strike away, okay? Everybody know your name, honey. Everybody know what you said. Everybody know what you did, and it still don't change the fact that that happened. So you can strike. Shit, they tell me to take action. I don't give a damn about taking no damn action. The hell? I'm not getting paid to be on here. You can strike it, take it down, and fucking take the video and wipe your ass with it for all I care. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Take it down. Do what you want to do with it. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You can put five X's on that motherfucker and put a piece of shit on top of it. I would not care. YouTube or anybody else for that matter. I don't know whether my shit's working or not, but hopefully it is. I think it's on. Yeah, here it goes streaming audio. It's hooked up to my car. And she walking the tightrope. She walking the tightrope. Child. Only person interested in clicks and views is those people who are seeking the attention. I am not. I don't need it. Some people need it. I'm one of those people that don't. Ain't looking for it. Still don't negate the fact of all of the things that you did and all things that you continue to do. They can strike a channel until they take the damn thing down. It don't matter to me. That's what don't nobody understand. And I was always, when I first started, I was always in fear trying to stay in the guidelines, you know? And I remember when nobody would play music because they were so busy trying to not get copyrighted, you know? But I opened that up. I was like, forget their monetization, forget the AdSense and the paid partner program and the rest of the shit to go with it. And I started playing music. Man, I got so many damn copyrights. I didn't care. I did not care. Because everywhere else you can get a copyright. That don't mean your channel gonna be gone. Some people figured out how to get compensated in other ways. Cash App, PayPal, Google Pay. They got all kinds of ways you can get paid. And super chats is not it. Y'all still know. And even if you monetize, it don't even matter. I still got like 80 or $92, I think it is, in my thing that I couldn't get because I didn't get to $100. So I couldn't get it. So YouTube still got that $92. That's when I knew it wasn't worth it no damn more. I mean, the way they do it is shit. It's not really take a lot. Maybe making you feel like you can do it, you know what I mean? But no, for real, that should take a lot. You got to be on it hours. You got to dedicate long hours. Not no little bitty hours. It's long hours. And if you work, there ain't no way that you can dedicate unless ain't nothing going on. I gotta go to work. I can't put that much time in on this damn thing. But yeah, old Scuttlebutt, she striked it. Strike. Anytime you can take action and dispute it, please. Dispute it for what? Like, if I dispute it and they say it's okay, what am I get? Everybody already heard me. It don't matter. It got more than one view. So it don't matter. Like, what they gonna do? Take the channel? The fuck? I ain't on the damn channel that much no how. So why would I care? Seriously. I would care about them taking a channel that makes no money. Really? Alright, YouTube. Keep having your fantasies of grandeur. Ain't nobody worried about it. Except for them. Cause you don't make no money on here. Unless somebody give you a charitable contribution. You gotta go off of the generosity of others. And y'all know that ain't no surefire way. I'd rather go to work and get paid instead of, hoping that somebody put a little ring a ding a ding on the Cash App thing. But she's still Big Red Dookie. She's still an oaf. She still got the same shit going on with her. And ain't a damn thing changed. They can take as many videos down as they want. It does not negate the fact that she has been a stalker and a harasser and a doxer for the whole time she been on YouTube. That's it. Everybody pretty much know that, right? So what, we got to come up with a name? Well, let's just come up with Big Red Dookie. Huh? That's why she trying to change her style up or the way she do things. Well, goddamn YouTube, it's about time y'all caught up. And how many years did it take for y'all to catch up? Hmm. If that's the case, there's about 85 videos of big red dookies that y'all need to take the fuck off. Since y'all don't want nobody saying what's really going on. Y'all don't want nobody talking about it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. My thing is, damn, y'all just now. What happened to all them other motherfucking ones? What happened to all of them? All them other people that done been doxxed and harassed. What about them? What about all them people? Hold on, ooh, I'm thirsty. What's up, Bryce? Oh, they struck my video, the one where I was going on. They took it down. They said cyber stalking and harassment. I'm saying to myself, like, you motherfucker, y'all got a lot of goddamn nerve talking about somebody cyber stalking and harassing. Where the fuck was y'all at 6, 7 years ago? Mm-hmm. That's cause her bitch ass reported it. You know how she do. She reports shit. She reports shit. Strike it, cause you don't want nobody telling you. Uh-huh. You know right. You know right. You know right. Uh-huh. Dumbass. It must have been true. You don't want nobody knowing the stories about you? Well, there was I think she had 2 foster kids. If I'm not mistaken, it was 2 of them. And she missed picking up the girl from school, and she didn't show up, and so the people called children and youth services on her, and they took the little girl home. When they got the little girl home, they seen that the lights wasn't on. Exactly. She got somebody to do it. I don't know if that bitch is blocked or not. They be telling a whole boatload of stories. Somebody had to show me proof of that shit, because you never know what her line is. But I remember that. I remember seeing documentation, and this girl had tried to countersue because they took her foster care license. But anyway, when they took the child home, they realized that the electricity wasn't on. It was rotten food in the refrigerator and all kinds of shit. So when they looking for the girl, trying to find out, where's the foster parent at? And they realized that the foster parent, they called, and the foster parent said, I told my mama to pick him up. Well, you can see one incident happen, you know, of that, you know, because sometimes shit happens, emergency happen, and you might be late picking up your child. hmm But they ain't gonna call CYS right away. You know what I mean? They gonna give you another chance to figure something happening. But my thing is, by that not being the first incident of you being late picking up the child, what is it that you doing that you can't pick up the child because you wasn't working? You was getting a foster care check. So what was you doing that you couldn't take care of the child? Well, sound like crack to me. Sound like a crack move. How many times you forget to pick up your child at the place? How many times? I'd like to know how many times was it? Because it must have been more than a few. It must have been, chronic and shit. And bitch, you must have been smoking and lose track of time. That's the only motherfuckers I know that lose track of motherfucking time and do shit like that is a motherfucker getting high. Old Susie Ray and Shaniqua keep being late picking up her baby. Like, what could you have possibly been doing, really, to where you could not pick up your child? And like I said, that wasn't no one event. That had to happen multiple times for them to call and then take the girl home and discover there ain't no lights on. Well, this fool, she decided that she was going to check herself into the crazy house. That way, she could say she was sick. It's the lies for me. So, crazy hospital say, bitch, ain't nothing wrong with you. They kick you out. Still took the child out of foster care, out of her care. I think she had two of them. Lost her foster care license, shit. And then she had the nerve to go and sue the state of Michigan for her license back. Exactly. But her cover wasn't covered. Her cover wasn't covered, okay? But the thing is that you threw your own mom under the bus and shit. The way I'm understanding it, they all got foster care license. They all have grab money and shit out of the system. Her ass always wanted to pick some kids that was sexually traumatized, which is why she's always alluding to the fact that somebody is getting off and somebody's getting busted down, train ran on them, multiple. She's always talking about rape and sexual shit. Um, yeah, she gonna be a prostitute. You notice in any argument, any kind of situation she get in, it's always the illusion, with her explanation of what's going to happen to somebody's 13-year-old child or 8-year-old child. They keep going like that. They're going to be getting bust down. It's like, she always got something. And we all knew, that picture that she took of her grandson looking at her in the shower, she had enough to grab the damn phone and take a picture of him peeking at her naked in the shower. Now, that's come on now. Uh huh. Yeah. Then she tried to counter sue, right? This is to show you how dumb the courts is and how they don't pay attention to a goddamn thing. She tried to sue the shit, and the worker's name was supposedly Lisa Hagler. Well, by the time they got finished writing the dossier of what the hell happened, and after they got finished saying all the things, you know what I mean? It's a whole thing out there. It's on YouTube. Whole thing out there. Come find out there wasn't even a worker in the Children and Youth Service program named Lisa Hagler. So she was suing nobody. So the motherfucking shit got dismissed without prejudice. All right, so she can go back and find who the real worker was so she can come back and sue him. Needless to say, her foster care license never got renewed. So she's on the list. Do not have no kids around her. It is sick as hell, ain't it? It's real sick. It's like, okay, so now you got this big dossier shit out here. You suing the motherfucker that don't even exist, that don't even work for children and youth. Ain't you looking like an asshole? And the courts is looking like an asshole too, because they suing the motherfucker and children and youth that don't exist. Uh-huh. List goes on and on. But my thing is, why and what was you doing that you have let your kid, foster kid, or what you getting a check for every month, and you ain't got no lights on at the crib? You ain't got no lights on? Hold up. So you know that the food in the refrigerator was spoiled. So you know with no electricity. Oh, that's my pull.